Hi and welcome back, my name is Emily. In this video I will be sharing two cards using the Winter Tree cut and foil die from Trinity stamps. You can see I chose pink color scheme for my card today. I love mixing up my color scheme and using bright and fun colors, so this was a really fun project for me to make. And I used some cardstock that I had in my stash, as well as some hot foil from Spellbinders, and you can see this really beautiful winter tree here. And I'm cutting around, just making sure that I don't have parts that might overfoil. So that is what I'm doing here, just cutting away all the hard corners, and then I would adhere my die down with some low tack adhesive, and then I will off camera use my foiling machine from my glimmer machine from Spellbinders together with my die here from Trinity. You can see how amazing this result is. I have in the past had a hard time with foiling on paper that isn't super smooth, so this is some regular cardstock that I had in my stash, but I found that you have to play around with your machines a little bit to get a good impression. So for me, I used both of the plates together with some thicker cardstock also, so I had like 3 shims in there, so that was good for my sandwich, but you have to play around with your sandwich to make a good impression here. So I thought I was going to use up some scraps here, and by the way, you can see I turned the foil the wrong way. The pretty side should be kissing my die here, so in the end here, when you look at my die, you will see that it has a lot of pretty colors because I did it this way. So I'm actually foiling my die instead of the paper. But in the end, it wasn't a big deal because you can use your dies even if you have made that mistakes and turned them into a pretty color. They are working fine anyway. But I just wanted to leave this part in so that you can see my mistake here. So I should have turned my foil the other way around for this to work, because now I will actually foil my die. So after creating my background pattern there with going around 5 times, I foiled also one of the good parts that I had that was left over, and I used a solid hot plate from I don't know actually which company it is, but it's one other company than Trinity that has a solid plate. And you can see here I wanted to go with a colorful holiday, but when I laid it on top I didn't like how it looks, so I decided against it and went with a more classic look. I cut the holiday shadow from vellum, and then the intricate part from gold glitter cardstock, one of my favorite combinations to make. And I just went around putting down glue on the backside of all of those teeny tiny letters, and for that I used a crafty glue friend to adhere everything. I just love that glue. And you can see how my panel turned out. I took the time to take some double-sided foam squares to the backside of my holiday die cut there, and then I will adhere everything down. You can see my happy there. I will also go in with some foam to the back of that just to make everything look cohesive. I just love that foil. I hope the camera is picking up how much that shines. And for my extra part here, I created pink focal point for my tree to lay on top. But before I did that, I went in with some splatters, and I used the dainty scallop rectangle here and just put my tree in the middle and use some foam adhesive, or double-sided foam tape I should say. And then I use some mirror cardstock in pink and purple I just thought that coordinated nicely with our pink tree there in the background. And I heat embossed off camera one more happy from the same holiday, Simply Sentimental holiday stamp set. And as if this wasn't blingy enough, I wanted to go in with one of my favorite embellishments ever, and that is the Oh My Star confetti mix, I believe it is, from Trinity. And I just sparkled up my entire card with this, and I just love doing that. It really brings this card to the next level, I think. So here's a close-up of all of our 2 products that we created today. I hope you enjoyed this and got inspired to create something similar. And until next time, have a great day. Bye!